Here's a passing concept that you'll find in Madden football, and the passing concept is called Portland. And what the Portland concept features is two different pass routes that are being ran at different or opposite sides of the field. In this case, with the Portland, as you look at it, what you're going to find is you're going to have one receiver that's going to be running a dig route. He's going to come up the field here, and he's going to break towards the inside. Now, he'll be on either on the left or the right side. In this case, as you're seeing, he's on the right side here. And then on the other side, on the opposite side, you'll have another receiver who's going to go ahead and run a post route in this area here. Now, ideally, what this particular concept does, it kind of gives you a high-low read. So this receiver here, which is going to be running the deeper post, against cover 3, he probably won't be open. But what he will do is he will take away the deep defender or the deep safety that's playing over the top, allowing for the receiver who's running that dig route underneath to get open. And that's what you'll see here in a lot of cases, or even against cover 4. A lot of times he'll lift the coverage and allowing the receivers running the dig route underneath to get open. And that's what you're going to see. Now, before we get to it, I want to show you the play that we're going to run for this particular breakdown. And the particular play that we're going to use here is out of the Singleback Ace, and the name of the play is called Play Action Shot Post. And as I mentioned, we're going to run this against cover 4. Now, before we get to the actual video breakdown, I want to remind you guys to go ahead, and if you guys will subscribe to the Madden Guides YouTube channel, that would be appreciated. It'll allow me to get a lot more subscriptions going on here as far as subscribers going on and just checking out what we're doing. So just keep that in mind. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and get ready to get on the field here and take a look at the play that we're going to run this for. I kind of already mentioned it to you. And let's just go ahead and take a look at it. As you can see on your screen here, let's get on to the play. And with this one, as I mentioned, it's out of the Singleback Ace. And again, it's the play action deep shot. And what this play allows you to do is take a deep shot with the receiver who's running the deep post route. As you look at it, it's going to be this receiver over here. As you're looking at it, he's going to run that deep post route. So he's going to break into here, and he's going to go up the field probably about 20 yards or so, and he's going to break towards the post. And to the opposite side of him, which is going to be the receiver over here, he's going to run the dig route. And here you go. If you're looking at it, you'll see that he's running the dig route. So again, as I've kind of already mentioned this, and as we did in the intro of the play, he's going to go over in this area here, and then he's going to go up about 15 yards, and he's going to break across. Now, as I mentioned, this particular play, we're going to run this against cover 4. Now, I'll show this play against some of the other different coverages on different video breakdowns here on the Madden Guides YouTube channel, and you guys can check them out if you'd like. For this one, as you can see, there's the 4 deep defenders as you're looking at your screen here. So, as I said before, you'll have these 4 deep defenders right here playing 4 deep coverage in a cover 4 type coverage. All right, so let's go ahead and run this, and I want you guys to go ahead and focus in on this receiver here, which is the one I'm going to look to throw to against this particular coverage, because what hopefully will happen is, as I mentioned earlier, this receiver here will go up in this area here, and he'll force at least one, if not both, of these defenders to cover deeper in the coverage, allowing us to find as we drop back with our quarterback. So let's just kind of drop our quarterback and kind of show you what's going to happen here. We're going to drop back with a quarterback, and then what we're going to hope for is we're reading the coverages here. We're going to hope that we find this receiver coming across into this area here, open somewhere in that area there, and that's what we're going to look to throw to with this particular play against this particular coverage. So let's just go ahead and run the play here. There's the play action. There should be a void in there where we can make that throw between the linebacker and the deep safeties. Let's go ahead and take a look at this in instant replay, and you'll see what I mean as we go through the play here. And this is kind of a cool play because, like I said, it's you can run it with a couple run plays that match off of it. It's one of the things about this particular play. It does take a little bit of time to run to get that receiver open. Let's go ahead and run it again here, just for instant replay, and you can see. And there's what you're hoping for. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit here as we look at this. All right, as I mentioned earlier, if you were to look deep down the field here, let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit on this guy right here. You see that receiver right there? If you look at these 2 guys right there, there's that safety that I was talking about earlier. He's drawing this safety back, and that's allowing the receiver to get open underneath. if you look over in this one, let's go ahead and zoom in again on this receiver or this defender here. This is the other safety. This is going to be the free safety. Now, he doesn't drop quite as far back as that safety does there. As you look at it, you can see on your screen that he's not dropping as far back, but he's far enough back where this receiver here who's running that dig route is going to be open. Now, of course, we have to make sure when we run this that that linebacker there is far enough back, or at least far enough up where we can make that throw. He's about 3 or 4 yards there. But I know as I run this play, I know that this guy is going to come across and he's ultimately going to be open somewhere in that area where I can make the throw to him with my quarterback when I make this throw. So that's what you're seeing here on your screen, that I'm going to be able to make that throw and complete it into this area here, because I'm going to hit the void in between these two linebackers that are dropping back in hook zones underneath. So I've already got rid of the safety over the top, this safety over the top, because of that deep post route. And then I've got to make sure I'm able to make that throw to those linebackers where they're playing at when I make the throw between them. The other thing with the play action, if we go ahead and rewind this a little bit, let's go ahead and rewind it. With the play action, a lot of times what you're hoping for is that if you run enough run plays, maybe these two linebackers will end up thinking that it's a run play and they'll come up. Now, in this particular play, as you look at it, as I run it, they don't really do that, but you're hoping that maybe they'll bite on and come up a couple extra yards. And if they do, that's going to open up even more over the middle as this guy comes across. It's even going to open up more for them. So that's what you're hoping on the play action. It doesn't always happen that way, but that's what you're hoping on. So this is the nice play. If you want to go ahead and run a play action play, if you're looking to go ahead and take a deep shot down the field, you have two different options to look to throw to. And it's called the Portland passing concept. This particular play that we're running it out of is called the Singleback Ace play action shot post. I think I initially called it play action deep shot, but it's called play action shot post. For this particular playbook that I'm breaking it down, you'll find it out of the Saints playbook if you want to follow along with it. And as I said earlier, and as I mentioned, we'll go ahead and break it down against some of the other coverages in the game, such as probably cover 2, and maybe we'll throw in a cover 3 as well. So just check for it up on the YouTube channel as I keep breaking this particular play down. I'm going to try to kind of start doing a little bit of series on different plays and versus different types of coverages up on the YouTube channel. So again, thanks for checking it out. And don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to the Madden Guides YouTube channel if you guys like this particular play. Also, if you got a comment, please post a comment. If there's a play you guys like to see broken down on the YouTube channel here on Madden Guides, let me know, and I'll go ahead and try to break it down and get it up on the YouTube channel. So again, guys, thanks for checking out the video.